Hi guys, welcome back to LPB Racing for the LPB Super Formula Championship on GT Sport. We are here for race 2 and we're about to get underway here. So obviously grid in the order of race 1 but with extra weight. So Callum on pole, he carries an extra 200 kilos, and then it's Bidzster, he carries an extra 160 kilos. Then it's Jamo, he carries an extra 120 kilos. Seek is on 80 kilos and TY is on 40 kilos. And everyone from here on downwards is on no weight. Homesick-Alien in 6th, Neil 7th, Rod is in 8th, Will in 9th, Keith in 10th, Firepower 11th, one LB Gummy Bear in 12th, Techno 13th, Thingamajig 14th, and Thundercats in 15th. So let's get on with the race then, guys. Let's wait for the lights to come on. So Thundercats made it for this one, so he's made it into this race. So let's see how he does. There's lights going on the tree. Here we go. Ready for the start. Lights out, we're off. And it's a good start by quite a few people. A lot of wheel spin in the middle, mid-pack though. I think there's one car going backwards as we go down towards the first corner. Bidzster's on the inside of Jamo. Rod is just coming up from in the middle. A bit of contact in the middle of the pack. TY goes wide, I think, and Firepower a little bit wide as well with a bit of a moment, but all's well as Jamo and Bidzster for the lead then. It is Jamo into the lead. Have that, Bidzster. Homesick-Alien goes round the outside of Callum, gets a good run, but Callum trying to hold him off there in the battle for the podium places as Homesick-Alien goes up the inside of Bidzster, gets a bit carried away with himself and hits him, but Rodders and Callum close up everyone else cleanly through. Bidzster, Homesick-Alien, Callum, Rodders, Neil, they're all trying to battle for it. Jamo's pulling away here. Homesick-Alien in second place then. Bidzster in third, Callum fourth. Then Rodders in fifth. As further back we've got Gummy Bear, Techno and Seek having a nice little battle here as Techno goes around the outside of Gummy Bear. Gummy Bear kicks up the dust. Will's going backwards here from his start position. TY's up the inside of him, almost 3 wide. Gummy Bear gets put out wide. Bit leaders. Let's have a look. Bidzster in third, so it's still Jamo, Homesick, Bidzster, Callum, Rodders, top 5. Then we've got Neil, Keith, Techno. Then it's Seek and Will side by side for 9th place. Then we've got Gummy Bear and TY quite close, further back they're in each other's draft as well. A few people using the overtake, but these cars do top out quite easily as we've got Homesick-Alien going for the lead on Jamo into the first corner. Lap 1 complete. Into the first corner, Homesick-Alien goes through on Jamo, but Jamo's not giving up on him. Let's have a look back at the other pack. And whoa, Gummy Bear makes a mistake. You think he's gone off there, but back to the front. And Homesick-Alien takes the lead then. Jamo's weight in his car not helping him. Homesick was 6th on the grid, remember. He had no weight in his car, so he was the highest up car with no weight. And it is showing. The weight is really affecting people here. Bidzster and Callum up. Well, they're not doing bad to be 3rd and 4th with 200 kilos on, but this is one of the more weight-friendly tracks this season. And then the others will be probably killers as we go into the Dunlop corner then. We've got Techno and Neil and Rodders quite close together. Neil and Rodders, Neil having a look at the inside of Rodders, can't quite do it. Then we've got Bidzster being passed by Jamo, and Callum's trying to sneak his way up in there. Bidzster getting hung out to dry, tries to go around the outside to keep the line. And Bidzster goes wide and just leaves the door wide open for Callum and Rodders. And there's a bit of contact there between Callum and Bidzster, but it's all's well. And Bidzster and Callum getting trounced on here with that weight on. Keith's up with them. Neil's passing them both on the inside. Keith's trying to wonder which way he can go here. He can't really find a way round. Down towards the first corner then. Neil's in 4th. Bidzster not wanting to give up on that 4th position though. Callum looking to the inside. Callum looks to the inside, slides his way through, almost hits Bidzster on the way out, but just about secures the move. As we've got a car from the background, we've got 3 wide further back. Oh my goodness, where to look? 3 wide, Keith, Seek, Techno. After you, no, after you, no, after you. Seek 1 in 7th place then, Keith back to 8th alongside Techno as we go into the 160R. Techno keeping his nose in there, but can't quite do it. TY looking at the inside of both of them. Oh, and he takes himself off. Ambitious dive, takes himself off into 14th place, so looking for TY there, just shoved himself into a gap that wasn't there. Bidzster in 6th place then with Callum, still keeping with Callum, but can't make any progress. As Will and Keith get very close, almost in a tangle there, and everyone else, Constantina's up behind him, so don't know quite what happened there, but that was, I think, Will going up the inside a bit ambitiously, but we'll watch him go around this section then as we look at Keith. Then he gets a good one out of the corner. Will have to get rid of a penalty, or he just lets Keith back through, but whichever way you want to call it, as Will has another look at Keith there, touching up the back end. He's lost speed now, and Gummy Bear goes, thank you very much. One American passes another. Meanwhile, further back we've got Firepower and Techno, the two teammates there for Team Skidmark. And we go down the straight then, let's have a look. So Techno and Firepower very close to each other here. Look at the move here between Techno and Firepower, the two teammates having a little go at each other. Just about. Hold on, let's have a look there. Firepower got ahead, and then Thingamajig obviously with Techno there, and Thingamajig up the inside, but Techno has the line on the outside. Meanwhile, up at the front, we've got Homsy Kalian running away with it in the lead now. 1:18.9 last time round. Rodders in second, Neil third, so all the guys with not as much weight and that going up towards the front. Jamo's in fourth now, so Jamo's gone back down to fourth place. He's just run wide there as well. Callum's back in fifth. Seat 1 is ahead of Bidzster, but not for long. Goes on the grass. Bidzster goes back up the inside, so the guys with weight on in fifth and sixth. Maximum weight guys, Callum and Bidzster, running 200 kilos and 160 kilos. They are struggling to keep with the pack here. As further back we've got another pack which is being led by Keith, as Will goes for the inside. Dive, have that. Has a little look at Keith as well. Good move there by Will. Luckily Gummy Bear saw him, but good move there as they all draft each other down the straight. Techno's catching his group, he's bringing his teammate along with him. Firepower's not used any of his overtake yet, so needs to remember to use that. And then Thingamajig there with TY, women could have come back here, so TY might look for a move on 13th place here. Moves out to the inside, has a little look, but thinks twice about it. So Thingamajig breaks late into the corner. So Neil Farmack now is in second place, he's past Rodders. Neil Farmack passes Rodders for second place then. So Neil Farmack gains the place, Rodders with a little penalty as well, so must have gone off somewhere, Jamo as well. Meanwhile, Callum, Bidzster and Seat 1 all together. Callum and Seat 1 teammates here. They're the Nakajima Honda team, and we've got Bidzster, part of the Williams Honda team, with Keith, who's a bit further back. But Bidzster in the 94 Rothman Senna car, or Senna colours should I say, not the car but the colours, in sixth place, just trying to keep with Callum, so both cars quite evenly matched on the weight. And they've both, well, Callum's used a bit of his overtake, Bidzster's not used any yet, so obviously being strategic with his overtake towards the end of the race maybe. So as Callum makes a little twitch there, and is that going to lose him time? No, he actually gains from it, so not too bad there. Bidzster gets a good run out the corner, still not using any of the overtake yet, so obviously not wanting to be strategic with it, save it for the end of the race. As Will made a mistake there, and Techno's gone through into 10th place, so Will makes a mistake. The guy who was Rural, he's now just called Will. There's TY in 14th place there, tries to catch up to Thingamajig and Firepower. There's Bidzster defence from seat 1 into turn 1 again. So Callum then in the lead, well not in the lead, but in the lead of this group. Bidzster still trying to keep with him. As we look at Neil and Rodders then, Rodders is back in front of Neil now, so these two are swapping positions quite rapidly. Look, back at this battle, Callum defends the inside, then Bidzster goes to the outside. Will they go for a cutback here? No, he has to go with the line, and that could open the door for seat 1, because he will have lost a bit of speed there. Keith's right off on this pack as well, so Keith's brought his little pack of friends along with him, and now it's Callum from seat 1. The two Nakajima Honda cars go side by side into the next corner. Seat 1 gets pushed out. Bidzster will go back up the inside again. Maybe, no, can't quite get a gap, so seat 1 is the lighter car here, so what will Callum do? Will he keep and try and fight his teammate for position, or release him? But it is the first round of the championship, only the second race, so I'd be fighting for it if I were him, but we'll see what happens as Keith and Bidzster then, they approach each other then, as Bidzster then gets the power down. There's Keith in the Canon Williams colours, so both Williams cars just from different years. As Bidzster then lets Keith draft him and moves out the way, so Bidzster definitely playing the team game here then. So Bidzster says, right, I've got the weight on, you get the points, I'll keep Gummy Bear off your back end. So Bidzster and Keith going for the strategic option then, while Callum and Seek are still, well actually Seek's got past Callum, so Callum must have done the same thing. So Seek 1's been released from Callum. Now Callum will try and keep Keith back as long as he can, and Bidzster's obviously going to keep defending for Keith, so good little team squabbles here and good team strategies as well coming into play, as well as the epic racing that we're getting in these Super Formula cars. As Gummy Bear goes for a little move, doesn't make it stick, he's lost speed. Bidzster goes wide as well, so he's obviously put Bidzster off unless he hit him, but I think that might have been contact. But yeah, they both lost speed in that, but at least Gummy Bear let him go. But Bidzster keeps hold of 8th place still, just about, as Will goes wide again. We've got TY and Thingamajig back there having a nice little battle as well. Let's have a look. There we are, Thingamajig in the VRC Honda with TY in the Marlboro Honda behind him, the yellow Marlboro colours for TY and the red Marlboro colours for his teammate Will, who's just at the back of this pack. So let's have a look at the leader then. Homesicalian still in the lead by a country mile, a good handful of seconds, about 3 or 4 seconds from Neil and Rodders, who are still battling out for the position. Neil's not got much boost left, neither has Rodders. So on lap 8 or 11 they are. Some of them, obviously they've got the red hoop on the T-bar now, which indicates that they are lower on boost. They've got less than a quarter of their boost left. Jamo in 4th, Seat 1 5th, Keith in 6th now, he's ahead of Callum. So that was definitely on the weight difference on the acceleration where he did that. So Callum then goes down to 7th. Bidzster still in 8th, and he's got Techno on the inside of him, going for a move. But Bidzster doesn't let him do it yet, as Will goes behind these boys as well, and Gummy Bear. They're having a nice little tussle. There's a lot of darting about between the two Americans, but they seem to be handling it okay. As Will goes to the outside, Gummy Bear's on the inside. Will's darting around a lot. That might be just because he's on the controller. It is. Oh, and was that contact? It must have been because Will's slowing up. And Thingamajig says, thank you very much, I'll take advantage of that and go through. But Will says, no you don't, sunshine, but eats a load of grass. So Will goes back down to 12th place. His teammate TY right behind him now. And I think there was contact there between Thingamajig and Will, but all well that ends well. As TY goes through on his teammate then. So Will let TY go and try and follow him through the pack if he can. Meanwhile, for 2nd place, Rodders versus Neil. It's not over yet. Neil Farmack's got hardly any boost left. So has Rodders. They're both using as much as they can. And they are actually catching Homesicalian up, who's in the 19s now. He's in like a 19.8, 19.5. Whereas these two last time round have both got 18.4s, 18.6s. So they are closing up on the leader now. So Homesick can't afford to rest too much. But look at this pack back here. We've got Seek and Jamo. Seek's ahead of Jamo now, so Jamo's going backwards here. Obviously the weight taking its toll. Front left dying a bit more. Keith's right behind him now. Will Keith go for a move now? Stays to the outside. Will he go for a cut back on the power on the way out? I don't think he's going to. There's Gummy Bear. Bidzster's in 10th now. Bidzster goes back down to 10th, so he's obviously been mugged on the straight, but he's still not used any of his boost yet. So will Bidzster be saving it for the last few laps? I don't know. Yes, he's on it now. Bidzster's on the boost now, so he's using it to defend a little bit from Thingamajig there, just to give him a bit of time, but runs wide. But just about gets it back on the track. What a little line, what a big line of cars we've got here. Techno's gone up into 7th, so he's took advantage of something. Callum's in 8th, Gummy Bear 9th, Bidzster 10th with a little bit of a penalty from running wide there. But and he gets on the power and twitches the car. So now Bidzster's deciding to push. I wonder if he's going to use his overtake this time. Let's have a look, because the cars around him. Well, Gummy Bear's got a lot of boost left, and Callum's using his now, and Bidzster's using his now as well. So Bidzster's waiting for the last few laps to use his boost to try and compensate the other cars in the draft and try and catch up to the ones in front. But Thingamajig's right behind Bidzster now, but they're topping out. At 191 mile an hour, these cars will top out. Onto the brakes, into the first corner. Thingamajig can't quite make it past, but Will can. He just says, I'll have you all. Dive bomb. And Will with a bit of a risky overtake there, but I think that was more of a misjudgment than on purpose. But they're on purpose going for the move, that is. But yeah, Will goes back down to 14th place after that. Then, as we look back at Bidzster and Callum, then Callum's got back down to 9th. Gummy Bear's got through into 8th. Then we've got all these lot here: Keith, Techno, Seek. Nice to see a few of the other guys who are in the midfield up near the top as well. It's good to see Rodders in 2nd place. Seek's up there in 4th. We've got Keith in 5th. Good position for him so far in this race. Techno in 6th. Very good position for him as well. And then we've got Gummy Bear and Jamo, two of the guys that are using here in the front. And Jamo outbreaks himself, hits Gummy but lets him go. So as Techno goes to the inside of Keith there. Techno to the inside of Keith, and Seat 1 runs wide as well. You get on the boost, boys. You've not got long to get rid of it. And they all are. Gummy Bear's still got loads of his left. He must be using it all this last lap. Jamo's on his. Callum, Bidzster. They're all on the boost now. As we're on to the last lap of the race then. Homesicalian is down in the 1 minute 20s now. So those tyres have gone. He's shredded those tyres trying to get the gap, but I suppose it's a good strategy, I suppose. He's not used much of his overtake either, but Neil and Rodders aren't finished yet. Neil and Rodders, Neil's into the corner in the head of Rodders, and then into 160 are then Techno, Keith, Seek, Gummy Bear, all close together. Seek one's either got any boost left, that's why he's got a little red ring above his car. Oh, hits the back of Keith though, hits him off, hits the back of Keith, he waits for him to rejoin. Gummy Bear says thank you very much, and I'll try and take advantage of Keith as well. Keith's on the boost, Gummy Bear's not even on the boost yet. That's the last few corners. I think they've just lapped someone. Who's that? They've just lapped someone. Thundercats they've just lapped. But Homesick Alien is going to come across the line to win the first, his first race of the season, race 2. So they're all out of boost now. Homesick Alien wins race 2 here at Fuji. Well done to Homesick Alien. He takes maximum points and 200 kilos for the next race. So Rod is in third, Neil second, Rod is in third. Techno's going to be fourth. Keith and Gummy Bear are going to be very close on the line, using up all the boost he can. This is what Gummy Bear saved his boost for. Techno in fourth, and then it's going to be Keith from Gummy Bear from seat 1. Then it's Jamo, Bidzster, Will, Callum, Firepower, Thingamajig. Quick as that, and then TY's the last one to finish. What an epic finish. That was so quick. Could hardly keep up with that. So, we'll just get those results confirmed for you now, guys. Okay guys, here's the results from that one then. So it is Homesick Alien who wins that race. Well done to him. First win of the season. It is second for Neil Farmack. Third for Rodders. And then fourth is Techno. And Keith gets a well-deserved fifth place there as well. Then it is sixth place for Gummy Bear. Seventh is seat 1 as we just go over the page. Then it is Jamo in 8th. Bidzster in 9th. Willie finishes in 10th. 11th is Callum. 12th, Firepower, Thingamajig in 13th, TY in 14th, and Thundercats rounds off the 15. Fastest lap of the race for Homesick Alien with a 1:18.2. So as we come back from that then, there is your winner, Homesick Alien, for the VRC Honda team. Well done to him, and a good win for him as well. So we'll see you guys next time for race 3, which will be the pit stop race, which will be twice the length of this one. So see you then guys, take care.